every negative attack is the beginning of a conversation. And you and your clients have the choice. Engage the conversation and put your positive messaging out, or let the negative conversation operate in a vacuum and win. I don't care how critical the negative comments are. You need to look at every single one as passionately as somebody is engaged in conversation. This is an opportunity for me to engage. I can respond to that with my proactive, positive, corrective messaging if need be. It does take serious intestinal fortitude on behalf of your client. And that is something for folks, if you're new to the business and growing up and starting up, you need to make sure that before you engage your clients that you need to go on the blogosphere, that they're ready for the first 400 posts to call them everything negative under the sun you can possibly think of, and have them have the intestinal fortitude to understand that each of those are the beginning of the conversation.
We've noticed that the tone of comments, once they see that somebody from the company has actually commented, starts to soften a little bit. You know, they realize there's a person there. There's, you know, it's not just a faceless corporation. There's actually people who work there, and, you know, maybe you disagree with them, maybe you respectfully disagree, maybe not so respectfully, but we've noticed that the tone, you know, can be changed. And I think, like you said, I mean, leaving, you made a good point, which is there are people who will never agree with you no matter what, and you don't need to have the last word, and you can't win every argument, and probably the majority of arguments may not win. But letting it just sit out there, and, you know, posts and comment dialogues, those are going to be there permanently. So if you just let it sit there forever and ever, and anybody who finds it in any kind of a search, as they scroll down, they'll not see any point of view from the company. And I just think there's so many benefits to wading in, and yes, you have to have some strong opinion and not take it personally, but it can really help.
So I think, like, there's positive signs developing in terms of people's ability to respond, like, in the appropriate venue. Like with KFC, they had their coupon disaster with the grilled chicken situation, and they sort of copied the domino strategy of a quick YouTube video from the president, but it originated on Oprah, so the president went on Oprah. And, you know, that may be something that people have known for a while, but I think, like, the presence of social media has amplified the ability for people to realize the importance of going to the source of where the story originated. And I think people are getting that. Like, they're starting to realize, like, the more of these incidents that they see, they're learning more about going to the source of where the problem occurred. So.